that is. Because maybe we need to find somebody who's certified who can tell me that she sits over there and gets her jollies off of that. I mean, there's 2 boxes open, Good Vibes. Where are you at?
Yeah, and that's the other thing I also will say, like, don't let whoever Good Vibes is, whatever, she likes to take over your lives and like be like super over, I don't even know how to say like what she does, but she is obnoxious, okay? And that definitely isn't helping your case either.
Can we have no reason to try to manipulate you, try to lie to you about anything? It doesn't benefit me whether Good Vibes stays or goes. It doesn't. All this is going to do is fuel her to be even more manic. But I need you to open your eyes and see that it's not good for your health, your mental health, that Good Vibes is in here playing you like a fiddle. It's not right. And I
agree.
And I think that, again, whether you are on the beggar side of things, the awareness side of things, the anti-scam side of things, or you're just here for the drama because it's cheaper than cable.
Thank you, Melissa.
She's toxic.
This app is turning into toxicity, you know, like I just, you know, I enjoy coming on here because, I mean, I said before, I get lonely, you know, I got a lot going on.
So now you have asked for Good Vibes to take a box. I have asked, where is she at? Did she run?
I don't know.
At this point, I'm going to say she probably did, and she's quiet, whatever. TikTok is toxic in general, with anything. So, Good Vibes. And again, it's your money. Do whatever the hell you want with it, whatever. But, like, you are a flip-flopper and a weirdo, and you are the one that needs a hobby, because I don't even know how you're caught in so many damn awareness lives. You obviously don't have a job.
And see, and a lot of that aggravation, Kim, that people have comes from somebody who doesn't even really truly support you. You're getting a lot of hate, deflection off of Good Vibes coming right at your noggin.
100%. I will agree. She is toxic for you, but that, again, it's your life. It's who you want in your life.
I just want to I try to have been changing my, you know, my life change around, like just chit chatting, having a good time. And it's like, it never fails. Like when we try to just come in here, you know, not every day do I ask for something. There are times where I just sit here and maybe, you know, like I'm noticing some other people that come in here. Maybe I'm just having a bad day and maybe I'm just kind of watching the chat, but I'm just watching TV and just doing my own little thing. And, you know, we're all doing our own little thing. And it's like, even still, I got to deal with, you know, BS and stuff. It's like, why? You know, when is it going to stop? Like, I'm just, you know, I'm just, I don't understand that. Like, you know, everybody should be able to enjoy these live streams and, you know, not have to deal with the bullying, the body shaming, the doxing, you know, all that crap, or like threatening people's supporters and stuff. You know what I mean?
Is, again, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. It's not appropriate to bully online, but again, if you go into anybody's live, it's happening. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Kim Peters or whether you're
And I'm realizing that. And going off of whoever this coffee break is, this is my content. You know, a lot of people actually enjoy what I do on here, when I'm being silly or I'm doing random stuff. People, you know, have been following me for a while that are real supporters. So maybe you don't like my content. Maybe other people do enjoy when I'm sitting here watching a movie and engaging with them, or just doing weird random shit, dancing with the broomstick or acting crazy, doing whatever the hell I'm doing or whatever, you know? So you may not like it or call it content, but other people do.
Come on live and do your dances and stuff, but don't sit there and be like, gift me or get out, or I'm gonna block you. That
right.
That doesn't make you any better than all the other people who are sitting there all day begging for money too. Like the other people, like I said, there's big creators on here that sit here and literally what they do is on purpose, and they beg for money. You're don't expect people to gift you. Gifting is something that people do out of the kindness of their heart. So you provide the content. If you come live and you sit here and say, all right, I'm doing a Kim live and I'm going to dance for you and I'm going to do this, people feed into that and are inclined to gift, but you're not directly asking for things. It'd be different if you were like getting on and like, you know, not demanding.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that they set live goals that they don't get. And, you know, you do get them, Kim. You have to think about that too. You know, you do have people who gift you.
Right.
You know, and sometimes they gift you good. You know, and not every day is going to be good. It's like the lottery. You don't win every time.
Right. It doesn't help though when people are, like I said, like messaging my gifters though. You know, I mean, I don't know who they are, but that's another like major issue that I'm getting sick of. You know what I'm trying to say? And I don't know who.
I gifted you 500, and I got messages from like, and I don't mind it. It's bizarre to me because they all got blocked eventually or banned from the app.
Right.
But they messaged me after I gift you, and it's like, if I feel like I want to gift somebody, that shouldn't be any of your business. You shouldn't make it your business, and you shouldn't go out of your way to message said person just because they gifted somebody.
Mm-hmm.
What's your beef? You don't.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say, and they're thinking that I'm making these things up. So thank you for coming and actually speaking on this from yourself, because I feel like some people right now in this chat are thinking that I'm making this up. Holy shit! Wait, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Oh shit, they're bringing it back. Yes, sorry, I got distracted. Here you go. But you know, like I'm not making this up. This is really happening. Like my gifters are getting message, and I don't know what all the messages are pertaining. Some people are telling me some are being threatened their family, some people are being threatened their life, some people are being threatened in different ways, you know, but enough is enough with that.
So, Bob, before I address you directly, you're over 21, right? Or at least 21?
I'm 22.
Okay. So when you gave Kim the $500, did...
Not $500.
Oh, that's what I thought he said. Sorry.
Oh, 500 coins.
Coins.
Oh, never mind then. I thought he said $500.
I mean, I'll give her $500 too. Money ain't an issue, and
Okay,
people in here shouldn't make that their issue either. If somebody wants to come in here and give something, then that's on the person that gave that to them. It doesn't matter what other people do for somebody, no matter what they're doing. If she's sitting here on her ass doing nothing all day, asking help, maybe she's begging for gifts, who cares? That's her business. If she's blocking people for gifts, who cares? That's her business if she chooses to do that.
Right.
At this point, you guys are just in here hating.
Okay.
And I'm not saying
Bob,
you guys
what
specifically.
What was your username before this
It
one?
was-
Because I just started seeing you like 3 days ago. So if you're new, I need to know that you've just been here with Kim and us 3 days.
No, my name has always been Bob Sagi. And
So
it's
is it 3 days or 4 days you've been here?
3 days or 4 days. I
can't remember if it-
I would say 3 days on and off, but it hasn't
okay.
been consecutive.
Okay, thank you. I just wasn't sure if you had another name that we
No.
had missed or... Okay, so 3 days. Okay, I gotcha. Well,
That's
thank you
another thing I keep
for that.
noticing.
I appreciate you coming up.
They keep saying theft by deception. So I just want to speak on that. Y'all can put your 2 cents in on this too. Like, I noticed that's a big word that they keep throwing out. I would like to know, maybe one of you ladies can, or somebody in this box can confirm to me, what exactly are they trying to say that I'm doing theft by deception when, for instance, the other day, about people had asked me some things that I wanted for Christmas. And I said, well, these are a few things, like, for instance, the air fryer, the blender, and I bought it. And I am waiting for the delivery. I shown the proof of the order and shown that the order has been delayed. As y'all know, some of y'all know, up here we're getting some very bad weather right now and stuff, and things are getting delayed. I have asked for, like, on Thanksgiving, I spent alone. I have nobody. This is my first year back with my brother, so I actually had somebody to spend with Thanksgiving. Somebody's, gave me some money to go out with my brother to have Thanksgiving, so we're not at home by ourselves. I use that money to go to get dinner like it was sent to me for. People has given me money for groceries. I went and got the groceries, or for cat litter, or whatever else, like I did the other day, and showing, like, hey, here's a kitty litter. Please correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm not understanding this, but how is that theft by deception if someone is giving me the money specifically for those reasons, or somebody sent me money for pizza last night and I use that money for pizza? So I'll shut up and wait for the answer now.
You know, Swiss roll, I wouldn't let anybody say anything. If you choose to get $20 for pizza and you're like, you know what, I don't want pizza, I think I'm gonna buy this or that. That's not theft by deception because technically you're not using the money for malicious purposes, in my
Right.
opinion. That's my opinion. Sure, somebody can argue that yes, that technically kind of could be theft by deception, but the money's not being spent for malicious reasons, so who cares?
How is it fraud though? Somebody said it's fraud. So how like is it fraud though? I'm not forcing anybody to gift me or to send something to me. How is it theft by deception? I would like to know.
I mean, here's the thing, and I've been sent this by people after I gifted you saying, quote, you have like, say, lung cancer or something and you need money. That could be theft by deception, in my opinion.
Yeah,
And
that was done years
I'm not
and
gonna
years
defend
ago.
that. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna defend that. And I'm not gonna defend like any other things because say you do have it and you're asking for money, cool. But like I said, I don't know. So
Yeah, that's what I'm asking like the other people in here, like if they would like to please confirm that are in the bots, like Trovision or Fallen, if y'all would like to help explain this.
yeah, Troll and anybody in here. I mean, I feel like you guys have some good points, so I'd personally like to hear them too.
Everybody had a lot to say a minute ago.
So I was being respectful, trying to give.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay. So the overall umbrella of theft by deception is when you say you're going to do something with the money and you do something differently.
Right,
Now,
exactly.
When you have a history without pointing things out of doing one thing and doing another, that is theft by deception.
Right, but they're saying that like I'm wrong for like I not one time have I like I said the buffet, the cat litter, the cat food, everything. I've done nothing wrong with the state fair. Everybody was mad because I simply respectfully had asked, said I would really love to go to the fair this year. If anybody would like to help
This XO person, are they okay? Is that their stomach? Are they farting?
wait, what, huh?
Do you see this person that's in the box? You hear a lot of noise. It sounds like
Maybe they don't know they're in the
yeah.
box.
You might want to like
Yeah.
I'm not.
Sounds like they're snoring. What the?
Yeah, like I was like, is that somebody's stomach growling?
It sure wasn't my stomach. I'm like, I know it would be me. Y'all would know because I would not be sitting here this calmly. I would have been outside and y'all would have been in here like I would have been evacuated. Shit.
Shit,
Okay.
on logs. It sounded like.
Man, y'all have heard
But
my shit.
nonetheless,
Y'all would
I
have
all for one. I saw you pop in.
Oh, man.
Okay,
let's get back to
so
the situation at hand.
going back to the theft by deception umbrella. When, you know how I always say, and you might not know Kim because you had me blocked for a while, but when I say integrity is everything, so don't give me the opportunity to question your integrity because once I do that, you don't get that back. Like it's over then. So when, hey Bob, can you mute? 'Cause you're getting a lot of static.
I'm over there farting.
Thank you, Bob. When you are, hear me out, because I'm trying to walk softly here. When you were sitting on your couch in the reflection of your window, and you said you were homeless with 2 trash bags and the cats, and you got money, that is theft by deception. And that is a history that will always follow you around. And so when people don't see receipts, when you say now when you want to show a receipt for kitty litter, that's awesome, Kim. Do that. Plaster that bad boy everywhere.
Oh, I have more proof. Somebody sent the other day for mail food and to get stuff for the babies for Christmas, and I have that proof if you guys want to see that. So I'm glad you said that. But yeah. And tomorrow I'm going. I didn't get a chance to do it today because it was too goddamn blistering cold. But I was not able to get to the food shelf because, like I said, it's cold as fuck out here right now. But I will be getting a couple groceries and stuff tomorrow too. But yeah,
and Kim, What I'm
I
saying
have
is
all the stuff. I can even get up and show you guys. If y'all want me to.
what you've
I'm
got
not
to
yelling. I'm a loud talker. When I get excited, I talk loud. Do you want to see an example of me yelling? This is me yelling. This is me talking loud.
what you've got to do, Kim,
Sorry.
just like anything else. You have got to build your credibility back. There's going to be people who are like, screw her. I don't believe her for shit.
True.
But there
Facts.
may be somebody that is willing to be like Bob, who's been 22 years old and he knows you for 3 days. He may be your lifelong friend. He may see that you are building your credibility and be willing to give you a chance. He's new. He doesn't know any history. There are others that have known you for a long time and they are crushed because they watched somebody die from cancer.
Right. I get that. And I can't fathom enough of, I think that's the appropriate word of, I
You said it
said,
correctly.
I said, like as far as wishing cancer back on somebody, I admit I said that out of anger and I was in the wrong. I was very angry and not saying for any reason that made it right at all. And I cannot say sorry enough. I have to live with that for the rest of my life of if I could take that back, I would. And again, I can keep repeating time after time and saying that I'm very sorry and that I could have chose other words, but unfortunately I can't. But out of respect, I'm asking, can we please stop bringing it up? I've said my piece on that and I understand that I was in the wrong. Just like the whole thing about what Joan's saying about the R thing. I've said my piece with that. I've said my piece about other things. Why does it have to keep being, what I'm saying, re-brought up and reopened up and everything and having to repost videos or keep messaging people, well, she did this, she did that, she did this, she did that. Why don't we focus on right here, right now? Okay, we see that she's been putting in effort. We see that she has been showing proof of what she's doing. We see that she's been, showing that, this X, Y, and Z. Let's focus on right here, right now. Does that make sense? Like we all have a past. No one in here can say they do not have a past. We all have our demons. We all have our skeletons. No one on here is perfect. And for everybody to sit here and keep judging other people because some of their stuff is not out in the open like mine is, and yes, I am taking accountability. That's all I'm really saying, if that makes sense here. And I don't care if you want to trust anything I say or not. I'm just like saying my piece.
That's the other thing too. You can say your piece on it and whatever, but it's a matter of you continuing on with that same mentality and not repeating the cycle. But you do seem to create stories and have things, and it's a recycle. So I'm saying the problem is you have a habit of doing it, so people have an issue, and until you stop doing the same things, you might just change the story. It may not be the C word, it may be a heart attack, I don't know, like just making up something and going with it and stuff. You have to get, that's where the problem lies.
I feel it. I understand it.
So until you like show for a period of time that like this is how I am, people are not going to believe what you say,
That's
know,
fine.
because actions speak louder than words.
Right.
Everything you say, you have to, if you're going to say it and you're going to speak it with your whole chest, then they want to see you do it,
I feel it. And I don't mind putting in my part if, we can meet halfway with things, that's fine. So, I even told off for one, yesterday that I'm open to resources. Maybe other people may have resources that I'm not aware of, and I'm open to them. So,
Well, the question I want to ask is, did you even take a look at them?
yes, I did look at them. Yes, now that I'm home, I had to run some errands earlier, but I'm gonna go on my laptop and I'm gonna be looking into more of your work from home jobs and look into more of the resources that you sent me. So, because I'm using my phone and I want to actually be able to look at them on an actual computer and look into these things.
I'll be honest with you, you can literally sit right where you're at and you can be earning bucks. Amazon's hiring for customer care service.
Okay.
And DHL. I mean, there's companies that are out there that actually will turn around and send equipment for you to turn around and be able to work off of. If you don't want to use your own personal laptop, Amazon will send you information to get the laptop through Amazon. Now, of course, if you would leave Amazon, they will request that equipment back, but the jobs are out there. Nobody wants to work them. You know why? Because it's easier to come on social media and just ask for the money. And I'm being honest, I've seen it all over. And look, if you're trying to take a step forward, take it.
Right.
Don't come, you know, it, and I see it day in and day out. You know, I actually tried to get into your box at one time and tried to help you when I was starting up the link tree. And when I was doing the link tree, you yelled at me and you kicked me out of your box. And all I wanted to do was try to get you on the right track.
Right.
You know, everybody's saying accountability is everything. I believe it. I believe it. I've seen it firsthand. I just want good things for everybody. That's it. I want people to be able to have good jobs, you know, get paid for what they do. And that's it. You know, that's the whole reason why everybody in my community and in my group helped. I mean, Fallon did, Trollovision did, all helped put the link together in the link trees.
And I had, like, I mean, like, not to cut you off, but I can't say this enough. Like, I had a nice job. I loved that job. You know what I'm saying? And why? Why did whoever do this? What were you gaining by doing what you did? They know who they are. Why did you have to do that? That's all I want to know is why.
Right.
Why?
And I'm being honest with you. I had nothing to do with that. But
No, I didn't say you did. Like, you know, one of the people are in here right now, and they know what they did.
But I can give you tips and tricks. First off, don't go live stream wherever you're at for any job. I would never do that. And I'm just going to point out somebody that you probably know, Beth. You know Beth, Beth Osborne?
She pops on my For You page. I don't really know her whole story.
The kicker, what she made mistakes was she was wearing her uniform and she was like pretty much putting it out there where she worked. I wouldn't put out where I work. I wouldn't let other people know. You know, keep that to yourself. That's your own business. I wouldn't, and not only that, but it gives a bad rep for the companies if you turn around and get busted.
Right.
You know?
True.
I mean, I'm just suggesting, and then they look at you and they're like, "Oh, great, she's live streaming. This ain't looking good for the company. Well, I guess we're gonna have to let her go."
Right.
That's
It was
the kind of
some
stuff.
things that they were saying about me, like, was very sickening and inappropriate, and not true in the least bit. That's what I didn't appreciate either, is calling me a chomo. We all know what that word means. I worked at a toy store and I'm not that at all. And that was very unacceptable. Of like, why would you even say something like that? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, why? That's all I'm trying to get at. Is like, I mean, the fuck? What is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, why
Work
was something
sucks.
like,
Work
you know what I mean?
sucks. Get me wrong. And
Like-
and you know, but everybody in the chat, you know, and I'll admit it, I don't like adulting.
Right.
But when it times comes and I get my fat paycheck, I can actually sit there and say, that's my money that I work for.
Totally. Like,
I'm
that's
just
what I was feeling like. Like, I was
Right.
like, at my age, like, I was loving it. Like, I was really liking my job.
Right.
You know, it made me feel like I had a purpose, a reason to get the fuck up and actually do something for myself, you know? And I mean, I miss that job so fucking much. It was something that fit in for me to do with my disabilities. They understood what I can and cannot do. And I loved it. And I'm not fucking manipulating anybody. Just stop. No, I'm not trying to manipulate anybody. I'm just speaking how I feel.
What I've seen, and it hurts a lot of people, and I'm